So I'm back with the weekly video and still exploring and experimenting with what these videos are going to be. And maybe they'll always be changing, maybe just weekly video is the only way I'll ever be able to describe it. I want to do a weekly video. I want to be sharing something each week. It's so hard to be like on your own on the path of, making changes and uncovering your true self and figuring out how to live in, the way that feels true to you, that can feel like, it's a long job. I mean, I think it's a lifetime thing. And yeah, it can just feel kind of isolating and weird and all that stuff about comparing your insides with other people's outsides. So if you look online and see other people who are kind of rocking it with their dreams, it can be easy to think that you're doing something wrong or you're not going to get there. And so I really wanted to put these out there as that reminder, like we're all just on a path. And by sharing the little things that happen each week, what I'm hoping to do is really offer some encouragement for staying on your path and shine some light of reality on like what it really means to be living with your dreams. I mean, it means that some days you're facing self-doubt and some days you're not very productive and some days are amazing and you're on fire and doing what you want to be doing, and that it includes all of it. So the last few weeks I haven't done videos because I've been in such a quiet place. I did have a cold for a bit, although it wasn't that bad. I don't think it was really the cold that stopped me. It's more like I just needed some really serious internal resting time. And like I didn't realize how much I was depleting my well and I really needed to fill it back up. So that's still where I'm at with my dreams, very quiet place. So during the new moon, I was doing some new moon journaling, thinking about what are my intentions. I'm still not ready to like set like goals for the new year or whatever, and I may never be. But I was looking at, okay, so this is the new moon. What kind of seeds am I planting? What am I moving towards? And what came to me was that these next 2 weeks, I need to listen. And it felt like the Creative Dream Incubator had stuff it really wants me to know, to understand, and it wants to be teaching and leading me. So it felt really cool, like this invitation, like the Creative Dream Incubator wants to shine in ways that I don't understand yet, but also I'm not letting it do what it wants to do. And this happens sometimes with all different kinds of dreams where we get set in our heads in the way of how we think things should be. And the whole process of working with dreams is about moving towards your full potential and about moving towards your true self and finding your most authentic way of living. And so that's always going to change, right? So we have to be a little more flexible. And I guess I haven't been flexible enough for sure, because my dream really tapped me on the shoulder in the new moon, said, okay, like you need to stop and listen for a while. So what I'm doing for these 2 weeks, every day, I've been sharing little snippets of this on Instagram. Every day I start the day with the meditation, the one that I teach in my free class, Your Dream is Waiting for You to Come True, about meeting the essence of your dream. And what I'm meeting is the essence of the Creative Dream Incubator. And I'm meeting it and with the intention that I'm not in charge. The incubator's in charge. The incubator sets up the meeting each day and determines the contents of the meeting. So each day so far, it's been a really different experience. The incubator's like leading me through a process that I don't understand. Being in places where you don't understand where you are, you don't understand what's next, that's just an inevitable part of growth. You don't grow if you always know where you are or what's next. You can't. So it's been amazing. So far, like the incubator has had really like some days just direct instructions, like you need to do this and you need to work on this. And then some days it's a lot more vague, but it feels like something's shifting, something's happening. So I'm just going to keep following. And this is just my 2 week process. It feels like also just like getting realigned, coming back to a deeper connection with the incubator, which is, of course, my like creative purpose in the world. So, yeah, I don't know where this is going, but I really like it. And just wanted to send out a little bit of encouragement to everyone and some reminders, like it doesn't matter where you are, like you don't have to feel ready for the new year. You can feel like if you have clear goals and you're working towards them, that's awesome. And if you don't know what you want, that's awesome too. Like let's celebrate where we are. Let's celebrate where we want to go next. And when you're not sure where you want to go next, try to bring it in closer and closer and closer. So like, what do you want like right now? Like, how do you want to feel? What feels good to you? Like what's inspiring right in this moment? And usually we say we don't know what we want, but it's more like, well, we know what's most inspiring to us in this moment, but we're so quick to judge it that we can't move towards it. So it's like in this moment, I really want to slow down and rest, but like I can't. I have to do this and do that, and so we block that from being an option, and then we're like, I don't know what to do. Well, we do know what to do. So I'm going to give you a mission for the next week. Can you really listen to your heart? Can you listen to what you're being called towards? Can you listen to what's the most inspiring and interesting thing to you right now? And can you find a way to move towards that? And I'll see you back here next week.